Hiya! So, I realised, right, that I have a really amazing New Year's Eve party story, and I neglected to tell any of you it. Even though it's halfway through February, it is now story time! Normally, when I'm gonna say this story, I start by being like, oh hi, how was your New Year's? And then the other person's like, oh yeah, it was alright, just went to a party, had a few drinks, it was, I saw the fireworks, that's about it. And then I'm like, ha, your New Year's Eve sounds really great. Really great. It does. But hold up a little bit. I have a story that'll blow your mind, that'll shock you for eternity. I'm gonna stop now because I'm talking this up way too much and it's not even that great. So I had work that night, right? And I was supposed to finish at 9. This is how it was supposed to work. I was supposed to finish at 9 and then just go on to this New Year's party at my friend Tim's house. But no, this did not happen. In my suburb, words today. Come on, Sean. In my area, they have fireworks at about 9 PM on New Year's Eve, but my management didn't really think it through. The whole night there was very little, there was really no one coming through. So I feel what happened is that the managers were like, okay, well, no one's coming in, so who wants an early mark to leave? But I was not aware that this was happening. I was in drive-thru just taking the customers' orders and stuff. Over the speaker, the manager is like, oh, we've run out of this for 20 minutes, and we've run out of this other thing for 25 minutes, and I'm like, okay, we're running out of things. I'm just gonna go check on that. I walk into the kitchen, right, and shit, there are only 3 of us running the store. There's me on drive-thru, there's only one manager who's on in the middle, and she's packing the orders for both drive-thru and front counter. And the other manager's cooking new chicken because we'd run out. The whole foyer was filled with people lining up. The line went out so far out the door, I couldn't even see the end of it out the windows. That was when I was supposed to finish. But that wasn't going to happen. By the time it was 10 o'clock, I was like, excuse me people, there are 2 hours to the fireworks. Why are you at a fast food restaurant waiting for food? Opened the window and went, we're out of this, we're out of this, we're out of this, and we actually closed 10 minutes ago, so sorry about that. And he was like, sorry mate? I've been waiting here 15 minutes, and you're saying that you're closed? I lost my shit at him a little bit. Well, I've been here 2 hours more than I should have been, we've run out of chicken, we were supposed to close 10 minutes ago, why are you not at some New Year's Eve celebration? Why are we having this conversation where you're whinging about having to sit in a drive-thru for 15 minutes? There is no point, just go home. If you want more food, come here at 10 AM tomorrow, but if not, we don't have anything, sorry. And by the time it was 11, I'm like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm bailing on this, I'm going. So it takes 15 minutes to drive to where I was going. I get there, and Tim is like, oh, we're gonna go climb a mountain to go watch all the fireworks from a great view. He says, oh, it's just gonna be a 15-minute walk to this view. An hour later, we're walking through the wilderness in the pitch black with only our phones as torches. What Tim neglected to tell us was that we weren't just strolling up to a mountain to watch a view. No, it was actually an hour walk, and we were breaking into a place. I've been at work for so many hours with so much stress and I'm so exhausted, haven't eaten or drank anything, and I'm climbing over barbed wire. We eventually get to the view. We only just managed to get there for the fireworks. And then I hear voices. And it isn't the usual signs of my impending madness. We find some other people and they've driven into this place. So Tim and I, we walk up to these people and we're like, oh hi, lovely view wasn't it? But then Tim is like, oh hi, how'd you guys get in here? And the man, he says, oh, we're friends with security. Neck minute, this ute just drives up next to Tim and I. Excuse me fellas, what are you doing in here? And we're like, oh shit. I don't know what to say, and it feels like I've just reversed in puberty because my voice has gone extremely high. So we try to explain that we came through the front and didn't realise that it was not open. The security guard ranger guy follows us out to the front entrance to make sure we walk out that way. We're now maybe a 4-5 hour walk away from where we're supposed to be, and we have no car. Anyway, I eventually got to have a proper New Year's party with friends, eating, drinking and playing cards at about 3 in the morning. So when I'm like, oh hi, how was your New Year's? And they're like,
oh yeah, it was alright, just went to a party, had a few drinks.
And I say to them, well, for my New Year's, I, you know, was at work until 11 with a crazy amount of customers, and I yelled at some customers, and then I went to a party, but it wasn't actually a party. I climbed a mountain and trespassed into some private properties to see the view, and then I got caught by security. So you're saying to me that because I've been waiting 15 minutes, I can't get my bloody food. You're saying that I can't get my food because you don't have any food.